In the heart of Oyoland, where cocoa trees kiss the morning sun, villagers woke early to tend their farms. The air was peaceful, and the earth smelled rich with promise. Old farmers worked with pride, their rough hands harvesting golden cocoa pods, the source of their daily bread and village wealth. Among them was a man named Bamadil, strong, tall, and proud. But behind his sharp eyes lived envy and greed. Each day, Bamadil looked at his neighbor's cocoa farm, fuller and richer than his. His heart burned with jealousy. He wanted it all. One moonlit night, Bamadil left his hut quietly. With a calabash and burning incense, he walked deep into the forest, searching for forbidden power. Hidden behind palm trees, he found an ancient shrine glowing green. Wooden idols lined the walls. The air smelled of sacrifice and secrets. From the darkness, a giant serpent spirit appeared, its eyes burning red. The spirit hissed softly, asking, "What do you seek, mortal man?" "I want the riches of the land," Bamadil whispered. The spirit smiled. Its tongue flicked out as it touched his chest, and magic filled his body. Bamadil looked into a pool of water. His reflection had changed. His head was half human, half snake. His eyes glowed yellow. He had become something unnatural. Before sunrise, Bamadil slithered through the cocoa farms. With a flick of his tail, the cocoa pods rolled off the trees and floated toward his own land. By morning, other farmers woke to find their cocoa gone. Confusion spread. They argued and searched, unable to understand the mystery. Bamadil, now human again, smiled as he stood beside piles of stolen cocoa. "The gods have favored me," he said, pretending to be innocent. An old village elder warned, "There is evil among us. When greed calls spirits, they always come to collect their due." That night, Bamadil crept back to the forest. His greed had grown. He waited under the moon, eager to turn once more. His body twisted painfully. His skin rippled. Scales appeared. His eyes turned bright yellow. The man became the serpent again. He slithered into another man's farm, stealing more cocoa pods. The forest glowed with strange light as his dark magic worked. His snake eyes glowed with pleasure as the cocoa rolled toward him. His forked tongue flicked in delight. But a young boy hiding behind the tree saw everything. His small heart pounded with fear as he watched the horror unfold. He ran home breathlessly, shouting, "He's a snake. Bamadil is a snake." The villagers gasped and gathered, fear spreading through the night. Men and women took up torches and followed the elder into the forest. Their hearts trembled, but their courage was strong. In his hut, Bamadil lay restless, half asleep. His eyes glowed faintly under the moonlight, half snake, half man. Suddenly, he heard voices outside, footsteps and shouting. His face twisted in panic. He knew they were coming. He fled into the forest as thunder cracked the sky. He tried to change shape, but something was wrong. His body would not obey. Half man, half snake, he crawled in the rain and mud. His human face screamed in pain as his serpent tail dragged behind. The villagers arrived with torches, their faces filled with fear and anger. They surrounded the creature that had deceived them. Bamadil hissed and pleaded for mercy, but his voice was no longer human. He was trapped between two worlds. Lightning struck a palm tree beside him, lighting up his monstrous body, man above, snake below, eyes wild with terror. The elder stepped forward, raising his carved staff. "Let the gods judge the greedy," he shouted into the storm. Bamadil screamed as his body stiffened. His yellow eyes begged for mercy that would never come. A great wind rose. Dust and leaves swirled. When it calmed, the villagers saw that Bamadil had turned to stone. He lay frozen forever, half human, half snake, his face twisted in a silent scream under the falling rain. When morning came, the sun rose over the statue. Dew sparkled on its cold stone surface. One eye was human, the other serpent. Children came to look but were quickly pulled away by their mothers. Do not go near the cursed one, they warned. The villagers held a cleansing ritual. The elder poured palm wine on the ground and drew chalk circles to purify the land. They danced and sang in colorful Yoruba clothing, osok, beads, and gele, giving thanks for peace and protection. Days later, the cocoa farms flourished again. The land was green and full of life. The curse was broken. Cocoa pods hung heavy on the trees. Butterflies floated above them. The forest had healed at last. That night, by the village fire, the elder told the story of Bamadil the cocoa serpent. The young ones listened with wide, fearful eyes. Deep in the forest, Bamadil's stone body lay covered in vines. The wind whispered through the trees, reminding all who heard. Greed always has a price. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.